everybody. So I thought I'd come on and do a live because I've got every book that we received in our starter kit, and I thought I'd tell you a little bit about my journey so far. Please do say hello if you're watching, and if you're watching it after this is live, please do put #replay and let me know. So I thought I'd come on and tell you about a little bit about my journey because it's nearly 11 months since I joined Usborne. And what an amazing 11 months it's been. I've been able to do so much more than I was able to, but the most important thing for me is the fact that I've been promoting reading to children. I've been putting new books into children's hands and young adults, and that I couldn't ask for more. That's one reason why I started with Usborne. For me it's fantastic. I started not knowing anybody in it, so I just joined as after reading up on it. Nobody kind of spoke to me about it. I made the decision all on my own, and then I received a fantastic set of books for the starting fee that I paid, and that's what started everything. And I am so happy that I started, because I've been able to pay for some of my overdraft, been able to pay for little extra things. I've helped schools get free books. For example, a school I've worked with recently got £360 worth of books for free from Usborne. And it's just an unbelievable way to promote reading, and for me that's all that matters. And the money is just a little bit of an extra thing. So that's kind of why I started, and as soon as I started, I booked myself onto events and I just threw myself in. I managed to achieve my kit boost incentive, my kit refund incentive, and I kind of just started to gain some stock and get on with selling the books, which is fantastic. And I tried lots of different events. Some of them were horrendous. I took £3 at one of them, but I've also taken over £100 at events, and it's one of those things where you've just got to keep plodding on. And then it came to Christmas, and I was able to buy a few more extra gifts, put a little bit of money into Christmas. But then it came to January, and I went to the training with Sarah. I was our executive leader, and I was very much like, this is what I definitely want to do. I definitely want to keep going. And so I spoke to my mentor about promoting to team leader, and we put in a plan. And that happened in April, which I'm so happy happened. And now I've got my own team. It is Usborne, yes, Becky. Got my own team, and it's just absolutely fantastic. I'm helping those put books into more children's hands, and we're spread around the country. It's absolutely fabulous. So please do ask any questions if you have any. I'm going to switch you around now and show you the amazing starter kit that you get for your joining fee of £48. On top of the starter kit that I'm just about to show you, get a free website that's worth £72, and you also get a mentor, which could be me. And there's lots of support as well. We've got Facebook groups for support and head office support, and it's absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to flip you around and I'm going to show you. Like I said, please ask if you've got any questions, just as Becky is. Hi Becky. So how would I be able to join if the price is not affordable? So we could have a chat after this live if you'd like, Becky, via Messenger, and we would work out a way that you would maybe be able to afford it. So that may be promoting some of the books beforehand, and seeing if you get any interest to take some pre-orders. But I will, if you want me to, just let me know, but I can message you after the live if you like the books that you see and things. So if that's all right, Becky, give me a shout if you'd like me to do that. So I'm going to flip you around now and show you the books, and then we'll get going. All right, so here we go. So here is, pardon the few feathers, here is the fantastic starter kit that you get for your £48. Okay, all of the books are worth over £150 that you get in your starter kit, which means if you sell them all, then you get to triple your money. As well as the books that you can see here, you also get a passport to success, which helps you in your first 12 weeks, 3 catalogues, some order forms, and some fantastic leaflets. And as you can see, there is a wide range of books here available to you as well. So I'm just going to go through them one at a time, kind of give you the prices and the features, so that if you ever wanted to sell them, that's absolutely fine. You can use this video to help as well. So the first one I'm going to do is Pirate Pat. Here we go. So Pirate Pat is a hardback book, and it's part of our reading range, our reading programme, which is absolutely fantastic to work with schools for. And the first reading series is to help children learn to read. So this one's hardback, and inside, I'll show you at the top, you get a little ribbon just there, and so the children can mark where they're going, where they're reading. And in the front cover it gives you a bit more information about what the book includes, if you were interested in, if people wanted to know a bit more. And as you can see inside, the pictures are absolutely gorgeous. The illustrations are fantastic. In this range, especially in this part of the reading programme, you've got the text up at the top here, which the adults would read, but then at the bottom here you've got the bits that the children would read as well, and they're fully decodable. And all the books, especially linked to phonics, have been researched with universities, so we ensure that it's high quality text as well. And then as you flick towards the back, you've got guidance notes as well, and that will help with the reading, but you've also got lots of puzzles and the answers there if the children would like to do those. And then in the covers there's some examples of the other books that are included in the range. So that's one of them, and that is on its own. The RRP is £5.99. So by paying £48 for the whole set, it's an absolute fantastic bargain. So that goes into the box that you would receive it in. The next book that I'm going to show you is the Mermaid book here. And all of our little sticker dolly dressing are reusable stickers. So even though they are paying the £5.99 for the sticker book, you get over 200 stickers, and it can be used again and again. And that's one of our fantastic seller features of the Usborne sticker books. It's quite a small book, so it can fit in bags. And then you've got a contents page, but these pages here, the front covers, are available for them to stick their stickers on if they don't want to stick them on the dollies, on the mermaids and things. So we do lots in this range. We've got fairies, and we've got even more coming out, but they are absolutely gorgeous. So they're the pages, and then I'll show you the stickers, which are just there. And at the top it tells you about a page that they're suggested for, but you don't always have to use that with the children. So that's there, and I said they're £5.99, which again is a fantastic bargain. So into the box, and they would all come in a box like this for you to use with your children. Okay, so here is our next one. This is the iconic That's Not My series, which we are bringing more and more out as well. So this year we've already brought out That's Not My Flamingo. We've just relaunched That's Not My Lion, and coming up in the rest of the year, That's Not My Koala and That's Not My Bat, which is fantastic. So these are great to introduce children to reading when they're babies, with all the textures, and this develops their sensory development as well. So we've got this going through here with the different patches, and throughout these books it's That's Not My Llama, its patches are too smooth, and it goes through That's Not My Llama, so it repeats and repeats throughout that. Of course you can, Becky, I'll message you after this video. So That's Not My Llama, its nose is too fuzzy, and you're going through and through again with the touchy-feely, so the children, as they get a bit older or get more familiar with the book, can join in with the phrases, which are absolutely fantastic. The RRP of that is £6.99. So for the fact that you've got a £6.99 and two £5.99, that's already quite a big chunk of your £48 that you pay for. So even if you wanted these books just for yourself, you could maybe pay that, and then we would work together to sort that out. So there, the next one again is for a younger child, and these are our peep inside, and as you can see here, they've got holes in and there's flaps in as well, which are absolutely gorgeous. So ask a question, it tells you the answer underneath. And again, just like the storybook earlier, you've got vibrant pictures, so it's not only great for the hidden and the touchy-feeliness of the holes, but the sight is developed as well through the gorgeous illustrations. So that's normally $7.99, and we do a great range of those as well. So I'll pop that in there. So, hi Annabelle. So the next one is Living in Space. Okay. And this is a non-fiction book, and it's for some of the older children. And it's part of our beginners series, so there's lots of non-fiction range because children aren't necessarily just interested in the fiction titles. So in here, you've got, if I open it up, it's a hardback again, which is lovely for presentation, but you've got lots of facts in there, and you've got different orientations, fabulous illustrations to go with. That's one thing that Usborne can really boast about, is the fact that their illustrations are very, very vibrant and engaging with the children. So pop that in there, and that one is normally $5.99 as well. I'm just going through all of the titles and popping them back in the box that you'd received them in. So this, as I mentioned before about the phonics, this is one of the books that we send out in our For Starter kit that is really linked to phonics reading, because from the age of from reception, the children will start learning phonics, and this matches up with the sounds. Poodle draws doodles of oodles of things, from cooks and books and beetles to spoons, brooms and kings. So not only is it using the sounds that they know, it's also rhyming, which helps those children engage with the story. And again, you've got the bright visual as well, and then it gives you a little bit more information about the phonics and starting to read, which is really essential for parents. They are $5.99 on their own as well. So as you can see, there are a lot of $5.99, $6.99 high quality books that you get for your starter fee of just £48, as well as your website. These books are really popular because you get the pen with them and you can use them time and time again. It's helping that fine motor skill. And these are the white clean books. So I just flick through this. So in this book you get through every letter of the alphabet, both uppercase and lowercase, and it gives them words to kind of learn as well and go through. And it's like that all the way through. Again, this is part of a series, so it's absolutely fantastic as a starter to start kind of introducing your customers to the White Clean series. And again, that's $5.99. So I'll pop that in there. The Wizard of Oz is our next book that I'm going to show you, and it's a step up in the reading programme. So the first book that I showed you was the first reading, the very first reading. This is the young reading, and it's in series 2. So this is for your kind of 6, 7, kind of 8-year-olds who are starting to read independently and want more chapter books, but still have those beautiful illustrations. So I will just have a flick through it. Again, it has a ribbon marker, but as you can see, there's much more text in there, and it has those chapters as well as those illustrations, and you've got the contents page as well. So it really starts to promote that longer reading, getting the children, giving that stamina for reading as well. So that's The Wizard of Oz, and again, that's $5.99 on its own. The next book that I'm going to show you is this novel here, and then this is aimed at kind of 6 to 8-year-olds as well. Again, it's still got those pictures in that really interests the reader, but again, it's got those chapters. So it's a bit further on than The Wizard of Oz, and it is a little bit longer. It's a thicker novel, but it's absolutely perfect for those younger readers. And we do other stories that are male orientated or gender neutral as well. So if the children weren't interested in this, there are far more available. This is just an insight, and again, there's more in the series of this, and they are $5.99, so great addition to £48 box. So the next books are mainly activity books now, and apart from the Looking After Your Mental Health, which has been a major seller since we published this in April 2018. It goes through all of the different facts. It puts it into child terms so that the children can read it, but also adults can read it too, to understand what the children are going through. And there are so many topics available, and like I said, it's been very popular, and it's $6.99. to show you the contents page of this as well. So got lots of different topics in there: family, friends, sex and romance, which is really, really important to discuss, especially age 9+, which is what that's aimed at. I love filling this box and emptying it. So the next one is our fingerprint activities, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's hardback again. A lot of our books are, because it brings out the quality in them. And then you've got a spiral bound book as well, full of lots of pages. And at the top of each page or each section, there's different step-by-step activities just there that you can use with your fingers. You just take the plastic off, pop your finger on, and then you can print. And the inks are easily wipeable from the children's fingers with baby wipes and things, so that they won't stain their fingers or anything like that, which is gorgeous. All comes in a hardback book, and then £9.99. Again, part of a series, so it introduces your customers to those. We've then got general knowledge book. Again, really hardback, really bright colours, and great for those children who enjoy the non-fiction side of learning and reading. Lots of short facts, no lengthy paragraphs for them to read, so it keeps their attention as well, because it's here, there and everywhere. And there's your contents page, so even your contents page is beautiful rather than just listing. Okay, and they are, find the price, £12.99 there we go. Pop that in there. So your magic painting is also an activity book. You get your paintbrush, and we are moving away from these plastic covers of the paintbrushes into a more environmentally friendly version. It just depends on when the stock is released, and once we've run out of that stock, then we'll start introducing the non-plastic cases. So we've got this fabulous book, and you may remember them from when you were children. All you need is water, which is a great selling point for the plane or for when you're by the sea or anything like that. And then it just brings out the vibrant colours. They are absolutely gorgeous, and they're £5.99. We've also got this fabulous train book. I'm going to leave this on the floor, because if you open up the book, and this is great to have on stalls and events and things if you started to do those, if you joined. If you can get it out, Charlotte. There we go. So you pull back the train to wind it up, and then you let it run round. These are great for 2-3-year-olds, as it brings in the toy element, but it's also got different reading, different text as well for the children to read. So I will leave that like that, and then pop that back in the box. They're one of my best sellers, they are. Excuse me. So the next 3 books, this one is all about, again, non-fiction, but it does have lift flaps and things here. So it engages the children in more than one way, but it's really good for those sciencey children and really gets them involved in their reading. And they are £9.99. And then we've got just 2 more, these 2 here. So the first one is a newly released science dictionary, but it's got lots of illustrations in to match to help the children understand, and it goes through all the key terms, and schools are really, really enjoying these. It's got lots of different things, and they're separated out into topics as well that the children will be learning, and they're £9.99. And then finally, we've got the Write Your Own Storybook, hardback again, spiral bound with lots of pages for space for the children to write their own stories, but at the edges it gives them some tips or some ideas, or how to create your own fairy tales, which characters, settings. So it really helps them build on their story writing, which is great, as it encourages their creativity. And that's £8.99. So they're all the books that are included. I'm just going to quickly go through the stationery. So when you join, in your box, you'll also get a pack of leaflets. There's 50 leaflets in the pack, and it looks like this. I've got one already opened. So you've got the front page that includes the special offers for that season, and these leaflets are available for the 4-month season. So we do January to April, May to September, and then September to Christmas to December. And as you can see, there's fabulous books, special offers that are always available, and some new titles as well. that will be coming out throughout the season to get the customers interested. And then on the back, there is also information about hosting a party, where the customer can get one of these books for free, or you join in as an Usborne organiser, so going through some of the information I'm giving you today, as in more detail, and then giving room for your contact details just at the bottom there, for you to get in touch. And they're really good to give out and get you started, as are the catalogues. You get 3 in your starter kit, which is a great amount to get you started, but this gives you access to the whole 2,500 plus items that we sell across Usborne Books at Home, and your customers can buy any of these as long as they're in stock. So even if you don't have it in your personal stock, they could order it through you as well. So pop those in there. So your last one is your order form, which is here, which just helps you keep track of who has ordered what. Their order details go in there, and you write the order in there, and then you've got some card details and things as well. So that's it for the stationery, but the last thing I just wanted to show you is the Passport to Success, and this booklet will help you through your first 12 weeks of joining Usborne. So if I open the book here, it gives you a bit of a welcome from our managing director, who is absolutely lovely. I've actually sat and had lunch with him in January. It's absolutely lovely. And then it just goes through your passport to success. What do you want to do? What are your goals? Why have you joined Usborne? Like I said at the beginning, mine is to promote reading more than the money side, but it did help. And then it goes through our incentive schemes, so Kit Boost and Kit Refund, and then the Recruiters Ward and Double Promotion Bonus, and then these are your development programmes. I'm currently in here as a team leader, which is fantastic, get lots of training, which I'll explain in a minute. And it just goes through a bit more information, what the incentive scheme is and the business development programme. And then there's information about our travel incentives, and some key information. So if you signed up, your information would go here, but my information, if you join through my team, would go in here, and then some information here, which is fantastic. And then some even more information to help you, and then a bit of a diary kind of thing to show you and keep you on track of different things to look for. And then there's just our website. So I'll pop that in there. Ooh, sorry about that. So I hope that's given you a bit of an information about our joining Usborne. As I said at the beginning, I absolutely adore it. It's been the fab 11 months that I've been with Usborne, and I can't wait to see where my journey goes now as a team leader, helping other people start their Usborne businesses, helping them grow, and just seeing the achievements that they're making for them and their family, and writing the better story. Whatever your goal is, whatever you want to reach by joining Usborne, I would love to help. And with that set of books that I've just shown, I hope that that's clear of how Usborne can change people's lives. If you'd like any more information, or if you've got any questions, just give me a message underneath via comments, or send a message to the page, and I am more than happy to help you. If you've popped on and off and things like that, thank you for joining. If you've been with me for the duration, thank you. But I hope that even if you weren't ready to join now, and you decided to in the future, then you know where I am. But these books are absolutely gorgeous, and it's been a fabulous experience. So I hope to speak to you all soon, whether it's about joining or buying or just anything. And yeah, enjoy Usborne. See you later. Bye.